In a small town just outside Onitsha, there lived a young girl named Adar. Adar was known throughout the community for her kindness and humility. Her family was very poor. Her father worked long hours as a farmer, and her mother sold vegetables in the local market just to put food on the table. Despite their struggles, Adar never complained. Every morning she would wake up before sunrise to help her mother prepare vegetables for the market. After that, she would fetch water, clean the house, and sometimes even help her father on the farm. The villagers often said that Adar was one of the most hardworking girls in the town, but while Adar's family struggled to survive, there was another man in the town whose life was completely different. His name was Chief Okoye. Chief Okoye was the richest man anyone had ever seen in the area. He owned several houses, expensive cars, and large businesses that stretched across different cities. People respected him, but many also feared him. No one really knew how he became so rich so quickly. Still, most families dreamed of having a connection with him. One afternoon, something unexpected happened. 3 elders from the community arrived at Adar's family compound. They were dressed in traditional attire and carried kola nuts, a sign that something important was about to be discussed. Adar's parents welcomed them warmly and offered them seats. After exchanging greetings, one of the elders cleared his throat and spoke. He said they had come on behalf of Chief Okoye. The chief had seen Adar several times in the market and had become very interested in her. After asking about her character and family background, he had decided that he wanted her to become his wife. When Adar's parents heard this, they were overwhelmed with joy. To them, this was like a miracle. Their daughter marrying the richest man in town meant their entire family's life would change forever. They would never have to worry about money again. Immediately, they called Adar outside. She greeted the elders respectfully and sat quietly as they explained the proposal. When they finished speaking, everyone in the room expected her to smile with excitement, but Adar remained silent. She looked at the elders, then at her parents, and calmly said something that shocked everyone. She said she was sorry, but she could not marry Chief Okoye. For a moment, the room became completely silent. Her parents thought they had heard her wrong. They asked her again. Adar repeated the same answer. No, the elders were confused in their many years of handling marriage proposals. They had never seen a poor girl reject a wealthy chief like this. Adar's parents were embarrassed. They tried to convince her. They reminded her how much the family was suffering. They told her this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But Adar refused to change her mind. The elders eventually left the compound, disappointed. Within days, the entire town heard the story. People began to gossip. Some said Adar was proud. Others said she was foolish. In the market, women shook their heads whenever they saw her. They would whisper to each other and say, "That girl has lost her chance to change her life forever." Even some of her relatives stopped supporting her decision. But Adar remained calm. She never argued with anyone. She simply continued helping her parents and living her life the way she always had. Months passed, then years. Eventually, Chief Okoye married another young woman from a nearby town. Life in the village went on as usual. But not long after the marriage, strange things began to happen. The new wife suddenly became very sick. No doctor could explain what was wrong with her. Before long, she passed away. People said it was just bad luck. But then, something similar happened again when the chief married another woman. This time, Whispers began to spread through the town. Some villagers started remembering unusual stories about the chief's past. They talked about mysterious business deals, strange visitors who came to his house late at night, and rumors that some of his wealth was connected to dangerous activities. Eventually, a serious investigation began. What the authorities discovered shocked everyone. Chief Okoye had secretly been involved in several illegal and dangerous dealings that had been hidden for many years. His reputation collapsed overnight. The once powerful man, who everyone admired, suddenly became the subject of shame and scandal. When the truth spread across the town, people began to think about Ada. The same villagers who once mocked her now realized something. Somehow she had sensed something was wrong. One by one, people began visiting Ada's family. They praised her wisdom and courage. Her parents also realized their daughter had made the right decision all along. Ada herself never bragged or spoke badly about anyone. She simply smiled and continued, living her peaceful life, and from that day on, whenever young people in the town faced difficult decisions, the elders would tell Ada's story. They would remind them of one important lesson: not everything that looks good is truly good. Sometimes, wisdom is knowing when to walk away from something that others believe is perfect.